When you think of American Express credit cards, I think it's pretty clear cut what the benefits are. When you think of luxury travel, high welcome bonuses, airport lounge access, and the travel ecosystem. But I would argue that there are a lot of other benefits on American Express credit cards that typically go overlooked that you want to take advantage of as well. So in this video, I'm going to go over 7 American Express credit card hacks that most people don't really know about, or at the very minimum, just aren't really taking advantage of. These hacks are going to allow you to earn more American Express membership rewards points, put more money in your pocket, and just make sure that you're maximizing every single benefit that you have access to. So as always, we're just gonna hop right into the video, but really quick before I do that, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe down below because it's a free and easy way to help support my channel. The first American Express credit card hack is going to be to take advantage of upgrade bonuses. In terms of a card upgrade itself, pretty much all credit card issuers allow you to do this to change cards across their ecosystem. And essentially a card upgrade is upgrading a lower tier credit card to a higher tier credit card within the same card family. So an example of this would be upgrading the Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. But I would say that upgrade bonuses are more specific to American Express as an issuer itself, because not only are you product changing to a higher tier credit card, but you're also getting some sort of mini welcome bonus that goes with that. And in my own experience, I was able to upgrade my regular Hilton Honors card to the Hilton Surpass card, which again, Hilton cards are co-branded American Express cards, and I was awarded 50,000 Hilton Honors points as part of an upgrade bonus to do so. And I've also been offered 100,000 American Express points to product change and get an upgrade bonus from my Amex Gold to the Amex Platinum. And that definitely is something that I would consider doing in the future. In general, upgrade bonuses are a great way to double dip on the amount of value that you're able to get. So you would go for the welcome bonus on a particular card first, and then go for that upgrade bonus, especially because on American Express, there's lifetime language on a lot of the different welcome offers. So you can actually be locked out from getting some of those welcome bonuses in the future if you go for the upgrade bonus first. So it's just really important to make sure that you go in that order. And I do have a full video on my channel going over this exact concept, so I'll put that up on the screen right now if you're interested. But what's gonna give you even more points than an upgrade bonus is going to be a welcome offer. So the second American Express credit card hack that I have for you is to actually spend time on the welcome offers that you're getting. What I mean by this is that don't just take advantage of the first welcome offer that American Express gives you for a particular card, because a lot of times you can do a lot better if you just put in a little bit extra work to maybe go in incognito mode and search for different offers or go through referral links. And the problem is a lot of people do this where they just go for the first offer that's available, and maybe they get impatient or they just want to apply right away, and then they miss out on a lot of potential points that they could have actually gotten. An example of this is technically the standard offer that is usually available for the American Express Platinum is to earn 80,000 American Express membership rewards points. And I see so many people that just go for that offer when there are plenty of data points out there of people getting 125,000 points, 150,000 points, or even some people capitalizing on an all-time high offer of 175,000 American Express points. So what you can do yourself if you're trying to look for a better offer is you can go on multiple different browsers, go on incognito mode, and sometimes even the offers on Resi are a little bit better than the standard offers. And then if you need some help to get a better offer, sometimes all you need to do is type in a Google search and try to find referral links that way. Or if you're in any Discords, like any of the credit card Discords that are available on YouTube, you can join one of those, and sometimes people have better offers that are available there, just because sometimes people are targeted for higher offers, and then using their referral links can get you those offers that you're desiring. And then sometimes if you've done everything you can and you can't get the offer that you're looking for, sometimes it's literally just about timing and availability. So going for those offers when they're more readily available. Speaking on those welcome offers, American Express has some of the best offers available, but with a high offer, it typically comes a high spend requirement. So Amex hack number 3 is to time an application for a higher tier American Express card with a higher spend requirement at a time when you're paying taxes, doing home renovations, or have high expenses. The reason that I say this is because even though it can be tempting to chase welcome offers, you never want to spend more money just for the sake of spending money so that you can hit a spend requirement. Instead, you want to meet the spend requirements for those welcome bonuses as organically as possible, but I do understand that sometimes that can be really difficult with American Express especially, because those spend requirements are so high that they might be outside of the realm of what you'd organically be spending. As an example, on the American Express Platinum, the spend requirement is $8,000 in spend over 6 months, or even more so on some of the American Express business cards. The American Express Business Gold has a $10,000 spend requirement in 3 months. I don't know about you, but typically $10,000 in spend in 3 months would be way outside of my organic spending and would be pretty impossible for me to hit organically. And again, we've established that you don't want to just spend money just to spend money to hit a spend requirement. So the best way around that is to go for those high spend requirements that are typically really hard to hit organically at a time when your spending is much higher than you typically spend. And so as an example, taxes and home renovations are typically big, unavoidable expenses for a lot of people. So make that sting a little bit less by just timing it at a time where you go for a higher welcome offer on an Amex card. And then, yeah, you have to spend that higher amount of money for those expenses, but at the same time, you're getting American Express points that you can then use for your next vacation. The fourth American Express hack is going to be to take advantage of Amex offers, which I would argue most people don't really do. Amex offers are essentially offers that show up in your American Express account when you log in. In terms of how to find them, you'll want to go to your American Express account, click on a specific card, and then scroll down to where you see Amex offers and benefits. And then at the bottom, click View All, and then you can see all the different offers that are available to you. Sometimes you'll even get higher multipliers for categories like dining, or you'll get a specific statement credit after spending a certain amount of money with a specific retailer. Similar to how you'd want to utilize a credit, you want to utilize Amex offers organically. So you don't want to just spend money at a retailer just to activate an Amex offer. And instead, you want to make sure that you're spending money at those places that actually make sense within your organic spending. And if that happens to trigger an Amex offer, then that's great. You can also utilize apps such as Max Rewards or Card Pointers that will automatically activate all of the offers that you have instead of having to actually scroll through all of the offers and manually activate them on every card that you have. The fifth American Express hack is going to be to utilize Amex's live chat feature. In terms of how to find it, essentially when you log into your Amex account, you want to click on the chat box that is in the bottom left of the screen. You're able to get connected with a live agent right away, so all you need to do is just type in that chat box, speak with an agent. I know this is pretty simple, but I could be at work working on editing one of these YouTube videos or pretty much just doing anything else that I actually want to be doing. And I just have to have one browser open with this live chat feature. Whereas with a lot of other credit card issuers, I have to actually get on the phone and call the customer service line to actually get on the phone with somebody. And then sometimes there's a wait time and it's just way more hassle than it's worth. So you might be wondering, this could be a little bit niche. So why does the live chat feature even matter? Well, there definitely are some specific use cases for it. So the first one is to ask about credits actually being triggered. So I had the situation pop up with my American Express Business Gold card where I noticed that a credit should have been triggered on my account and on my card, but I noticed that it wasn't. So I basically just hopped on the live chat feature and explained the situation. And then they were quickly able to get that credit actually triggered and assure me that was going to be triggered in the next couple days. And then in terms of upgrade bonuses, sometimes these will be specifically targeted and show up in your account. So in my case, for my Hilton Surpass upgrade offer that I got, it actually did specifically target me and I was just able to go into my account and actually activate it. But sometimes you can go to Amex's live chat feature and actually ask for these. And then the last use case to where you'd want to be able to utilize American Express's live chat feature is going to be for retention offers. So for instance, this year, I plan to ask for a retention offer on my Amex Gold card. And I'm basically just going to hop onto that live chat feature and explain my situation and the changes that happened to the Gold card earlier this year, why I think I'm not getting as much value as I once was, and then ask if there's anything they can do to retain me as a customer, which is basically asking them for any sort of retention offer. And that does actually lead me into the sixth American Express credit card hack that you need to take advantage of, which is retention offers. A retention offer is basically some enticing reason for a cardholder to keep open a specific credit card when their original plan was to cancel it. I would say that in general, American Express is pretty known for their retention offers, and they typically offer them a lot more than other credit card issuers. So in terms of the strategy, there's definitely a couple ways to look at it, because sometimes maybe you actually were going to cancel a card unless you got some additional value. And then sometimes it might just be that you're probably not going to cancel that card, but you're just figuring out if you can fish for a little bit more points on that card. So the first strategy is pretty straightforward. Obviously, your plan is to just cancel this card if you aren't given some sort of offer or reason to continue to hold it. In terms of what retention offers typically are, they can definitely vary on a card by card basis, but I would say ballpark is typically like 20 to 30,000 American Express points, for typically a pretty small spend requirement, usually like $2,000 to $4,000. And then sometimes they won't even offer you any points or spend requirement at all, and instead they'll just waive the annual fee for the next year. For the next strategy, you might want to be a little bit more delicate with how you approach it because you aren't actually planning on canceling that specific credit card, and instead you're just seeing if you can fish for a little bit more points or some extra added value or some extra benefit. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because you can typically get at least one retention offer per American Express card that you have. Some people will use scripts when they go for a retention offer, but for me, I pretty much just approach it the same that I would if I was actually planning to cancel that card. And if they were to not offer me a retention offer, then I basically just say, I won't cancel it right now, but I definitely need to think about it. With that said, retention offer availability definitely does fluctuate. And based on a lot of people's experiences, American Express has been a little bit more stingy with retention offers as of late. And even this past year, I tried to get a retention offer on my wife's American Express Gold card, but I was told there was no retention offer that was available. But I will say one tip that I have for you in terms of increasing your chances of potentially getting a retention offer is to actually ask for one within 30 days of your annual fee posting to your credit card statement. The last American Express credit card hack is to know your benefits if you're someone who is in the military. First of all, thank you so much for your service. We all really appreciate you. And second of all, I know this is a lot more niche and it won't apply to all of you. So if this doesn't apply to you, then feel free to drop off the video and I will put another impactful video that you can watch up on the screen right now. But if you are someone who would qualify for this benefit, then it is really important to know exactly what is available to you. If you are someone who is in the military, then you can typically get the annual fees waived on even the highest tier credit cards. So even like the $695 Amex Platinum. I was reminded of this from my video on the Hilton Aspire versus Bonvoy Brilliant versus Ritz-Carlton card because Chief Juan commented, currently have all three of them and the benefits are wonderful. Being an active duty military as well lets me utilize every premium card with no annual fee. So to speak on his specific situation, the annual fee on the Bonvoy Brilliant is $650, the Hilton Aspire is $550, and the Ritz-Carlton card is $450. So with all those three cards combined, he would basically be getting $1,650 in annual fees that are being saved. And so with American Express specifically, there are a lot of premium type cards with higher annual fees. So if you're an active duty military member, again, we all appreciate you and you should absolutely take advantage of getting some of those premium, higher fee, but impactful and valuable Amex cards at no fee to yourself. And I just wanted to make sure that you're all aware of that opportunity. But in conclusion, a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with American Express. And for those of the people who actually love American Express, they probably love benefits like airport lounge access, elite statuses, and credits. But I hope this video opened your eyes to some of those benefits that you didn't really think of or maybe just weren't really taking advantage of. And maybe you can start to implement those benefits in the future. And if you want to see why I think the American Express Platinum still destroys the competition, then go watch this video next. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.